Are confronted with belt-tightening budgets that still come with higher tax rates in most school districts tonight.
Decreases in state aid and rising costs combine for a difficult bottom line. Even with higher costs, many schools are cutting programs and reducing staff. News 4's George Rickert is live tonight in the Kenton district. George?
That's right. There is a steady stream of voters here in the old Philip Sheridan School in the Kenton School District, one of dozens of districts across the area where the voters are seeing the trickle-down effects of the state budget cuts, and a lot of the voters don't like what they see.
Well, I've always voted no. I've never voted yes on any school budget.
And why is that?
Because they take too much money out of the community.
Robert Mundier said no to a 6% tax hike that will also cut 73 jobs in the Kenmore-Tonawanda School District. Things aren't much better anywhere. The tax hike is almost 10% in Cheektowaga-Sloan District, and 28 student clubs and activities will be eliminated.
What we did was look at the numbers, the frequency of meetings, how many students were involved, and we made the cuts that way.
Every district is feeling the pinch of a $1.3 billion cut in state aid.
There's only so many things you can reduce, and we have reduced them, taken them away. We've always had, there's always the myth that we have too many administrators, and of course we've run it always very lean. There's only 2 administrators in the central office here.
In Lancaster, the taxes will go up 8.7%.
You can't keep putting it on the people over and over. It's just getting to be too much.
Niagara Falls is one of the few districts where taxes won't go up, but 101 jobs will be eliminated.
This is probably the biggest cutback that I can recall.
And even though voters can vote these budgets down, the result is that a contingency budget takes effect, which in many cases is almost exactly the same. If the result is the same anyway, why do voters vote?
I guess you'd have to ask the legislators who enacted this, because 72% of our budget is dependent from the state.
Yeah, the superintendents are basically saying there's only so many ways they can slice the money that is there. Now, for the results of your school district budget, you're going to want to watch the 10 o'clock news. We will be scrolling the results of every Western New York district on the bottom of the screen in the 10 o'clock news on CW23. For now, live on Elmwood Avenue in the town of Tonawanda, George Rickert, News 4 at 6.